It's your boy P4 with another episode of the Just Listen podcast. Ready to slap that nigga today.
When I'm slapping a nigga today.
Young.
Slap.
Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Genuine. They call me Carr. What's happening?
I am me. I'm gonna switch it up. It's not it's I am me. It is I. Feeling. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. How y'all doing? First off,
We good.
everybody good?
We good.
Everybody good.
We
Go
good.
ahead.
Let's go. Let's we here. You know what we here for. Let's go on and talk about the slap across the world. The slap.
I heard it.
Jesus.
Okay, so we're just gonna give our
Beautiful
first
slap.
reactions now. First reactions. I got an alert on my phone because I was up doing some editing. I wasn't watching the Oscars, and I was like, Will Smith smacks Chris Rock.
Boy.
I was like, go to my phone. That's all I see on the timeline. Just smack. He just got this smack. Just slapped him. I was just like, oh my God, why'd he do that? So it took 20 minutes before they even put up the actual joke.
Yeah. Leading
But-
up to the slap.
Leading
Yeah.
up to the slap, I was just like, oh my God, he just slapped him. Like, what did he say? Like, what did are they beefing? We don't know nothing about that.
Boy.
I was just shocked. I was just like, wow. He slapped him. He really slapped him.
He slapped
Then
him.
then he said, keep his wife's name out his mouth. So they played all that. And I was just like, and it was some people's versions that they got it. It was edited.
Yeah.
But I had the raw, pause. I, had to-
Shout out to Twitter.
Twitter boy.
I didn't get it from Twitter. It was Instagram.
Oh.
It was Instagram. Anyway, I was just like, wow, what did he say? What joke did he say that was that bad? Or I didn't even think it was a joke. I was just like, what did he say?
Yeah.
So that was I was shocked. My initial reaction. Your turn?
No, we said I was
I
going to
was.
We said I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say.
Come on, Carr.
I didn't
Go
care.
ahead.
I didn't care.
You didn't
You
care?
didn't care?
I was playing 2K with the squad. My wife told me, and they said it on the earphones. I was like, okay. All right, I'm trying
That was your reaction?
Yeah.
I'm back to the game.
I'm on the game.
It don't matter.
Game over everything.
Okay.
Okay, I understand that. I
I
understand
can
that.
see if you're in the game in the
I'm
middle.
on the game.
Nah, I was at work. Right?
Oh, you was at work when
I
it
was at work. Wife hit me up. Did you see the Oscars? No, I'm at work. And it's the Oscars. I don't. What happened? Will Smith. I said, okay. Will Smith won for something. Congratulations. Slap Chris Rock. What? Let's pause. Everything. Let me go try to find the slap. I did not see the slap.
What did you see?
No. When I was searching things incorrectly. Let's go there.
Why did you have to search? It was everywhere.
When I clicked it, it was just the hand. It was no video. I said he slapped him. Why? Everyone. Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Okay, I know. Why? Let me see a video of him slapping the shit out of him. I leave. I go home. I still didn't see the actual video.
Wow.
So that was my initial, I need to know Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. And what did Chris do? It was mine. So I was hyped.
You know what? Pause. I started to send it to y'all, but I
Yeah.
thought you was gonna be like, I've seen it already. Cause
I didn't see
it.
it.
It was everywhere.
I saw
you
this.
couldn't go through nothing.
Hand down here, face turned to the side with the mouth open. That's all I saw.
Right.
And I said, why? He slapped him. I know.
Why?
I know. Next one. Yes, I know. Same picture every single time. Context. Why did he slap him? Okay, let me look at the replies. Nothing. There's no why did he slap this man? That was my initial. Why the fuck did Will Smith, which I didn't think would do anything like this, based on his Instagram, I'm just happy. I'm with the family doing all this kind of shit. I didn't see him slapping somebody. And why did you slap Chris Rock? Then I'm looking like, Chris Rock? What did Chris Rock do to his family? So the next thought was, oh, Chris Rock was fucking Jada. And he didn't know. It's the rabbit hole. It has to be. Why would a man slap another man? Slap another man. This is my initial.
Really?
This is my mind going quick. Why would a man slap another man at the Oscars? He said something, and it was revealed Chris Rock fucked Jada at some point. Then that's the initial. Then you just go through it, and then you just take things away, and be like, that was dumb. But at the same time, is it? I don't know. That was my initial kind of things. Then I was like, okay. Yeah.
All right. Those are the initial reactions.
That's my initial, boy.
So the video comes out of the joke. The whole dialogue of what he was saying.
Yeah.
Leading into several jokes, and the joke that we all saw, Jada.
G.I. Jane 2.
Had her, yes, G.I. Jane 2 and her facial recognition.
Yeah.
So then when I saw it, I had to look at it several times just to pick it apart.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at her face. She ain't like that joke. But then I was looking like, well, Will laughing.
Laughing his ass off.
Right. So I'm like, Will laughing. But then the camera changes, and then it goes back to Chris, and then it go, oh. Then he comes up and slap him. Then I was just like, huh?
Yeah, man.
And then so another video comes out of what Chris Rock said prior to the actual G.I. Jane joke. So he says, oh, yeah, Will Smith is going to get this and this, that. So they was all laughing at that, this, that, and the other. I was like, okay, well, maybe he was still laughing at the previous joke that ran into that G.I. Jane joke. And then the camera, when the camera shifted, I was like, well, did Jada say something to him that made him good? And that was all going through my head. I was like, did Jada say something to him? Because you couldn't tell. Because the camera was not on him. You can't tell. Be like, man, she could have leaned over and said something. And then
she didn't move.
He got up and reacted.
Jada laughed.
Right. But we didn't know that until today.
Until today.
At the time of this recording.
But at that time, you don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing.
Jokes.
So, that was it looked. Then it was just like, is it staged?
Mm-hmm.
We look like, was it staged? And, but you can tell by Will's response that it wasn't. It was not staged. He was serious. If nobody else in that room was serious, he was serious. Yeah. You saw fan reactions. Everybody was just, oh my God.
Especially Lupita's response.
Right.
Face.
That was sitting right there.
Right there.
Right
behind him.
Her face told it all. That helped confirm.
The second yell, she was like, oh, this shit's real. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, all right.
Ooh. So that really confirmed everything, like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay then.
From Will. Will's feeling.
So, Car?
I thought it was fake. So, like you said, he said what he said, right? Will was laughing during the joke. We seen Jada's face. We seen Will. And then it was too much of a lag from laughing, him about to say something else, and then him walking up. I'm like, all right. And he smacked him. I'm like, oh, great skit.
Yeah.
Sat back down, and then, of course, he yelled. I'm like, all right. When he yelled the second time, when he looked like he wanted to cry, because Will loves to cry.
My eyes was
I was like, oh, he's serious.
Yeah.
So the more I watched it, the more I studied it, I knew it wasn't fake from there. Mm-hmm. But the way Chris should have fucking failed, because that's why I felt like it was fake. I was like, he didn't fall. He stumbled a little bit. It went like a smack. We seen people get smacked. I'm like, Chris Rock ain't taking no hit like that. Not no smack. Not from Will, who's been trained to box, trained to fight, working out. From a dude who don't do none of that. So the more I would look at it, I was like, oh, no, it's real. Whatever. He smacked him. But, I'm not surprised.
Right.
You're not surprised?
Will smacked somebody before.
I mean, he has.
So
Smacked a couple people.
I'm not surprised.
But it was a playful smack.
No, it was not.
It was a...
No, the one who tried to hug and kiss him? He wasn't on no playful smack?
No, that wasn't no playful... No, it wasn't. No. He backhand smacked him.
He sure did.
And
so was this?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
He said, pow.
Yeah,
so when I seen him, I was like, well, Will smacks people. But not at the Oscars had Chris Rock.
Right.
I was like, all right, I can see it, but nah, I was like, all right, they got my attention. It's not fake. This is real.
Nah, man. So he come up there, right? Joke happens. I'm looking at it like, okay. Whatever. Now I see the whole video. G.I. Jane 2. He first says, I love you, Jada. I can't wait for G.I. Jane 2. That was a light joke, y'all. Very. That's a light joke. Here come Will. He smacks him. Everybody laughs. I'm like, okay, it's part of it. So everybody knows the smack is coming. All right. Well, who cares? Keep my wife's name. Oh, why he yelling for? Why is he yelling? And he said, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. And everybody laughs again. Listen. Chris Rock. I won't go to that part yet. Will Smith coming up smiling while he slapped him. Popped it, right? Yeah. Up and away. He fixed himself, slapped him, and walked off. I was like, oh, this is a skit. And nobody gonna come up. Let me go like this first. Slap you, walk off, do it again. With a smile. Oh, it's fake. Jada was just laughing. Then she said, "Oh, like, don't make fun of me." You know how we've seen this before. Don't make fun of me. And then Will's laughing and clapping his hands. I need to see some in between that we didn't get till later, right? I need some in between. Doesn't make no sense. Will don't smack just, even though he smacked people for kissing them and get in between his interview. And that's what I said, the playful slap. He just, what are you doing? It was playful. It's like a little touch. Don't touch my face though. But meh. At that point, meh. And then he gets down and he starts yelling. I said, oh, and then the tears. Oh yeah, chill. This man's serious. But
chill. There's no tears involved.
The second, no, his eyes was watery.
But you said tears.
That's tears in your eyes. They didn't drop.
He didn't get the tearing up until he did his speech.
It's a tearing up. It was a
build
was fake. Don't.
Huh?
No, that was fake.
Don't.
When he said his speech?
Yeah, we jumping up. That's fake.
Yeah.
That's fake.
We jumping. That's fake.
That shit was fake.
That's fake.
That second, he said, keep my wife's name. Yeah. And then he goes again, and they zoom in on his face. And I said, oh, his eyes is watery.
Yeah, red. Like,
but they don't drop. Oh, that shit was serious.
He was crying when,
that shit was serious.
When Tyler Perry and what's the name and Denzel.
That's later.
Yeah, that's later though.
That's right after the slap when they was
which is later.
Yeah, which is later. We talk about when he's sitting down talking.
Yeah. So that shit, I said, look, I'm looking at him like, man, look at you crying after you slap somebody and walk down. Okay. Is it fake? Man, I still don't know.
Because people at that moment are still trying to figure out.
Yeah, because everybody laughing like.
Yes. So, I mean, that goes right into Chris Rock. He gets slapped and his reaction.
Professional.
You saw several things going on right
Talk
there.
Talk to him, people.
That motherfucker was professional.
He
and a nigga at the same time.
Right. He had so much going on at once.
If you never seen a man process before,
man,
this is processing right.
Man, that's processing at is finest.
That man said, I could, and stopped himself. I said, Chris Rock is about to fuck you up, Will.
I'm just so mad because if you're going to say a joke, you said a joke about somebody's wife, and then that husband walks up on you. I feel like alertness.
He wasn't expecting that.
I know, but alertness at least. I don't care. See, you're that guy in the gym again. Like this is that your surroundings. I feel like alertness.
Me personally, I don't think he was ready for that. That has never happened to him before.
Yep.
When was the last time he got into an altercation or a fight?
So, let me give you a little context. He just got robbed. This is all little new things that he just
the little nuggets that
little nuggets that we have now. At that time, you won't know that.
Right.
He been robbed recently.
Right.
So he has little whatever, like, I got been robbed, I did this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but that's a random person robbing you. Right? Like, I know you got money, so I'm going to come rob you. I know who you are. So if you see Will Smith, like you saying, come up to you. I'm not going to expect Will Smith.
Exactly.
The profession
He's not expecting that.
Honestly.
We're both professional.
I need to stop thinking like me.
He
right.
in a
and
safe
I need to stop
place.
thinking like me because that's what a lot of people get messed up. put yourself in Chris Rock's shoes and think like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Because you are at the Oscars, you're at the Academy, the safest place at the moment for you.
All the security.
A friendly actor is coming up to
Is there
you.
any security there?
And you would think the last thing would happen for him.
Friendly.
Smack
We
you.
don't know if he's friendly or not. The nigga, once again, as people said, Will Smith is from Philly. I got family in Philly. They're not friendly.
I know. I'm saying from my perspective,
But
I
I'm
know
sa-
who he is.
Yeah, so I'm saying like we know
and who
Will
he
Smith as the
represents.
actor.
Yeah.
Where you come from might still pop up. Apparently, clearly, this shit just popped up. If it's real, West Philly popped up.
But yeah, man.
If it, we
There's still room to know.
there's still room.
If
you
it's
would never
fake.
know. We would never know
it's
if
still
it's real or fake unless they say so.
Still.
Well,
Right.
man, we're going to get to that.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
we're
to that.
gonna
We're
get
gonna get to that part. If I feel like it's real or fake now.
Okay,
Come
so it goes into, we get the footage.
Yeah.
I think I see the footage the next morning of Denzel, Tyler Perry, and somebody else talking to him.
Bradley
Right after.
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper.
Right
talking
after.
to him
Yeah.
right after it because they went on commercial break
Yeah.
and everything. And I was like, oh, they trying to calm him down and, talk to him. Yeah, you shouldn't have did that. Whatever they said.
Whatever
we
they
don't
said
know.
to
We
him.
just see video of
I've
them
been
talking.
wanting to smack that nigga forever.
Apparently at that time, Academy is saying that they asked him to leave.
Yeah, it started to come out today that security
Yeah,
told
yeah,
him to
yeah.
leave. He said no. This,
Right.
that, and the other. So that happened. Of course, they probably had somebody to calm him down. This, that, and the other. Okay, so the next thing is at this point, this is day one. This is
Day
all.
one.
This is all we know. Day one.
Hours.
Yeah.
Day one. This is the next morning. I'm already getting asked. It's already on Breakfast Club. It's on radio
It's everywhere.
stations everywhere. Everybody has formed their opinion
Yep.
off of all
What
the
we know at that
information
point.
we know at that point.
Yeah.
And everybody. You've had people who's never been married saying things.
Mhm.
People who is married saying
Mhm.
things. Which is people just in general how they feels and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So, by all the information I've gathered,
Yeah.
my personal opinion at that point
At that point.
was I would have never slapped him on national television.
Right.
If I had an issue with him, I would have done it off the camera.
Yeah.
Maybe backstage, or we are professional. We can meet up or this, that, and or
Right,
just
right,
talk to him right then. Hey, man, I ain't like that joke, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
But at the same time, all three of us are married.
Mm-hmm.
And bygones to be bygones about whatever goes on between the rumors of whatever Will and Jada got going on.
Mm-hmm.
At that certain point when you trying to stand up for your woman, your wife, or whatever,
Right.
I can't tell you or you how to defend your woman.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say, what anybody else say, you still go home to her. Your job is to protect her and do whatever you need to do for your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, no, what I thought he did was I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
not
would've did it,
condoning.
huh?
I'm not condoning that.
It ain't my turn, bro.
Ooh, I was waiting. I
I'm
thought
not
he was about to say something.
I'm not condoning that, but he did what he had to do. At the end, because you can tell his whole family was behind him. The kids were.
Cool.
I mean, the kids better be behind you.
She was. That you saw the party they had in the back after the fact. And this
Man.
is what we do.
Yeah.
They was all behind him.
Yeah.
So at the end of the even if this ruins his career, all of that, which
Yeah.
I don't think is going to ruin his career at all. It's not going. They at the time of this record, they said they're not going to take his award. So that's a done deal.
Oh,
They say
So I know
will
what
be.
you
They,
gonna
they
say.
say it should be some punishment, but they're not taking his
As long
award.
as they ain't
Right.
taking away his award.
his punishment. What's the punishment?
Right? What I mean,
And like, fuck you.
You can't come to the Oscars.
Like, fuck you, Academy. I'm a grown ass man. Who the fuck you punishing?
he hadn't been there, and I don't know how long since.
Yeah.
then.
Like,
So,
nigga,
But
they can't do
What you
shit to
gonna do
that
what?
man.
Do
Stop
shit to
doing
him.
that. Do what? No, they can't. They's a grown man. What they not gonna do? Send him to the Academy?
they can not blackball him, but they can brownball him.
Man, they ain't
Man,
doing none of
get
that. That's
the
Will
shit out of
Smith. Come on, man.
Right.
What they can do is they can literally say
You work for
they
the
can go-
Academy.
They can
And
go
don't
to
he?
every director or producer and say,
Huh?
If you cast
You see how you looking?
If you cast him,
You see how you
we're
looking?
not gonna consider that picture for an award.
Man, cap.
Fuck out of here.
Cap.
I can.
Hold on, they could do that, but they're not going to. But they could. See, you got to
can
listen
see
to what
that.
you're
Could.
saying. You're saying could. You're
What
not.
you feel?
You're,
What you feel? You want me to go? You want to go?
No, I got you, dog.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, go.
Let me
Look.
see you. Let me go ahead.
I agree with you.
There we go.
Okay, so I can't tell. Will would not like you just said. I wouldn't have done it. I don't like to see a black man fighting on national TV in front of a huge
There you
stage
go.
like this.
There you go.
I will wait for you backstage,
Right.
with my wife.
Right.
We both going back there. We're
Right.
both going to confront you. I'm going to talk though. She's going to see this because you say this about her, and then we'll handle our business. Now, if you say something I don't like if you, I said it, then I'm gonna smack you.
There you go.
Then I'm gonna do what I need to do. Mm-hmm. I will never say what he did was wrong because if he felt like it was right, whatever. I feel like it was out of character. Whatever.
Don't do the political correct.
West Philly
Don't
shit.
do political
whatever.
correct.
I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. But it's like, whatever. I wouldn't have done it. He smacked him. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised
I'm
at
not
all.
surprised of.
But I don't-
No. The smack I'm surprised of, but I'm not surprised of getting upset of what Chris Rock said.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised at that.
Because also, at
No. I am surprised at that. I'm surprised that he would get upset about that. Because it's a very.
No, but this is my variable to that point is because again, you don't know what kind of conversation because it came out that she had what's going on.
Alopecia.
Right, what's going on here? I didn't know that.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Right. So I didn't know that until they came.
Why would he know that though?
You don't know he know that. You don't know that he
Why-
knows
why-
that.
But there's a lot.
You don't know.
A lot of people would.
You don't know he knows that.
A lot of people because they're in the
You
same.
don't know.
A lot of.
It is the job.
No,
You
it's
don't know
not.
that. It's
No,
not.
It is the job of stand-up comedians
Incorrect.
to follow current events
Incorrect.
and social to create jokes.
Incorrect. Anything that's
All stand-up comedians know what's going on in the
Incorrect.
world, so they can make jokes about it. He know. And he
you want how you know how wait. You know how I can debunk that? Hey, does Chris Rock know what you got going on in your life?
No,
Fuck out of here. That shit don't mean nothing.
but I'm not famous though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't have to let me have it.
You had a girl.
Let me have it.
You was right.
I was right, and then you fucked it up.
I'm talking about
The whole point is every person that's a celebrity doesn't know everything that's going on in somebody else's life that's a celebrity. And because we're celebrities, you're not on social media. There's a lot of social
But if he knew
celebrities
that,
that's
why
not
would
on
he?
social
Why would he
media.
make a distaste joke like that? If he knew that,
Let me say mine real quick. So, one, the joke was light.
It was
as
light.
he said.
Yeah, the joke
I'm
was
making
like,
a joke. Hey, Jada, I love you. To let you know that I'm just making a joke. He prefaced it with saying, I love you. I'm about to make a joke. He said it.
hell of a disclaimer.
He's saying it. I love you. I can't wait for Jane 2. Hey, y'all, that's a light joke. I've made worse jokes about people I don't know. A comedian,
but that don't make it right
says-
though.
it's not right or wrong. I'm a comedian.
Okay.
I know that.
Wait.
I know that.
Go ahead.
I'm a comedian.
I don't blame you. I get what you're saying.
I'm a comedian. I talk about shit about everybody. I talk shit about myself. He talked about himself getting beat up, getting robbed. He talked about himself.
Funny now.
So I can talk about anybody else because I'm making a joke because I, as a comedian, I say jokes to make light of a situation to make everybody have joy. That's my job. That's my job. Hey, I can't wait for G.I. Jane 2. Next joke.
That's not what he said.
Hey Jada, I love you.
First, he prefaced it saying, "I love you." Meaning,
I love
I'm
you.
about to say something
Yeah.
funny.
He just
I'm about
said,
to
he
say
just,
something
he
to
just
you.
said
And
that.
then after the joke didn't land, he was like, "Oh no, that was a good one.
That was a
soft."
good- that was a
he
light.
Knew he fucked up.
Yep.
He knew he fucked up twice. He knew he fucked up.
Fucked up. That ain't no fuck. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
No, but I agree.
So-
he did know it was.
He knew it. He
It
did.
wasn't
He
fucked
knew.
up. I don't give a fuck what you got going on with
No,
you.
but no, he's saying like,
I made jokes about.
it was
I
like.
made jokes
But if-
about
if-
Whitney.
But I'm saying,
being on crack.
But the way he said it, he knew that apparently the people in the crowd didn't really laugh at
Because
that.
previously,
Oh no,
I made a
or
joke.
he could have just seen Jada's face. He was like, oh.
Okay, that was light. My
Right.
bad.
So if they was in there like, oh,
Previously, I made jokes about them when they blackball and they said we're not going to the Grammys. Cool, we got a little whatever attention.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this now, saying I love you. Hey, black woman, I love you. Not you. Hey, black Hey, black woman, I love you, right? I'm about to make a joke because guess what? I'm a goddamn comedian. I'm gonna make a joke about whatever I want to say, and you got your fucked up haircut. If I say something about, we talked about each other. Have you said, look at you with your dad jeans? Should I slap the shit out of you? Should I?
No, I hope you won't.
Should I?
No, don't.
Why?
I don't want you.
You're making a joke. I'm making a joke.
And hold on, and pick.
We grew up in a community of joning.
Yeah, sure.
We joke.
And this is nothing new. Hold on, this is nothing new of Academy. They always poke fun. If you're going to get
We
a comedian,
poke fun at
they're going to
everybody.
poke fun, especially as they say on all social media. I'm not saying because it's original. If you're in the front crowd, they're going to pick
I'm
fun
talking
at you at all times.
If I
Drake
have
did it, everybody's done it.
D.L. Hewley. Think of any D.L. Hewley skit. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part?
I ain't no fan
What's
of
your
D.L.
favorite? D.L. Hewley talks about the people in the crowd. He just says,
Yeah,
hey,
that's his best. That's his best thing.
I'm talking
He
about
does
you
that.
because I'm a comedian. I'm going to make jokes and we're going to move on. It's nothing personal. I'm just making it interesting for everybody here.
Let me ask this question for
G.I. Jane.
Let me ask this question for the.
You got no hair right now.
Go ahead,
You
Car. Go
decided
ahead, Car.
to cut your hair off. Get the fuck out
Let
of
me
here.
ask
ahead,
this
Car.
question for so. Fuck.
Okay,
They done fucked it up.
This is what I have.
They done fucked
Can I
it
give
up.
y'all some information that y'all may or may not know?
No. Go ahead, before.
Hold on. This is what I got to say about the whole thing about the joke.
Yeah.
Now, to me, with Will getting up, I think that was a tipping point.
Okay.
I think that was a tipping point because Will, for the last year and a half, he's been the butt end of the joke, and he's been quiet. He's been
Right.
memed.
Yeah.
Everybody's I seen her and all this, that, and the other. All right, so
You laughing at him still? Okay.
it goes back into
Okay.
it goes all the way back to him and his wife.
Okay.
You do not know what kind of conversations they've had
True.
about her issues and how it affects her.
True.
Right. So if I'm making a joke
Yeah.
and I see you and your wife and I make a joke
Yeah.
about something, your wife or this, that, but I'm joking.
Yeah.
But I hit on something that's very sensitive to her
Yeah.
that you're gonna correct me, correct?
I would respond to that as this. If I know you
No,
making
no.
a
It's
joke,
a yes. It's a yes or
it's
no
not,
question.
because if it's a joke and you were on the stage if you're a comedian, right?
What if I'm not a comedian?
Okay, so let's say we're here right now, and I told you something about me and my wife. We talking, and you say something. I'm like, cameras go off, audio goes off. Let me talk to you.
Would you give him that
Because-
scenario
No,
if
no,
y'all
wait.
was normal people, like right now? Was you giving him that scenario or?
If we were
Yeah.
normal,
Yeah, I'm
people,
just saying normal people.
Oh yeah, he's
Are
saying
you
you just
checking
normal.
me?
Yeah.
normal people would say like this: if you out, so let's say we at a bar. Let's
Are
go
you
to a
checking
normal-
me? That's
No, because we got to go put it in context. It's a difference.
Car. Are you checking me, Car?
Yes, I'm checking you, dog.
No, you're not checking. You're not.
Are you
slapping
checking
them?
me?
I'm checking him.
You
checking
I'm
me?
not touching him.
You in that scenario, but it's even
So,
worse than what
I'm checking him. I'm
so
like,
that's what I'm saying. So it's a difference.
Right.
If you say something out of the way, I say, "Hey, watch your mouth."
So you checked me.
That's watch your mouth. I didn't put my hands on you. Did
That's-
I?
No,
He's
but I'm
saying
saying, are you
checking.
checking me?
I'm saying okay. So, but then we saying Will Smith check is a slap. Are you saying the slap is a checking?
no.
Is the
No,
slap
is-
a check?
No.
Is that what we
That
saying?
he went on beyond the check.
That's beyond the check.
he's been checked. So that's
This is
what
a
I'm
new
saying.
day.
Let me give you
If
some information. Let me give you some information. So I don't know if y'all listen to Shaquille O'Neal's podcast.
he had
No.
a podcast.
Yes, he has a podcast. Yes, he does.
It's terrible.
Him and Spice Adams.
Yes.
So it
didn't mean
came out
If y'all can't hear him, Shaquille O'Neal has a podcast.
In Hollywood, it's already been known that even after 2016 and after Chris Rock was going in on her for the past, and before that, Will has already stepped to Chris Rock previously, like chill out on my wife. That's already the rumor mill, and this is what
Rumor.
Shaq
Rumor.
Rumor.
Okay.
said on-
Rumor.
But I'm saying,
We on
Okay.
the same page.
you got
Is that
Hollywood
fact?
people putting it on record.
Okay.
Okay.
The second thing I want to throw in there is right after that, the Oscars people already said that when they ran all the jokes in the original script past everybody, that Chris Rock's joke wasn't in the script. So he went off
We can tell because it was a bad joke.
No. Also, I saw that it wasn't Chris Rock's joke. So which one is real? We don't know. Right?
Yeah, I did see that.
I saw both.
Okay,
Yeah, we saw both.
So
we don't know.
So when it comes down to the checking part,
Yeah.
Will and Jada has denied all other outlets to interview him. This, that, and the other. They're supposed to do their own, on their red table talk to discuss it.
Why did you slap
So
him,
they're
Will?
gonna have their version. They're gonna talk about, has
Why'd
he
you
been
laugh when I
checked?
smacked him?
They're gonna talk about all of that
He ain't gonna say that
on
shit.
their own platform.
Yeah.
So we're really gonna
Getting money.
get. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
They're getting
they
money.
might as well keep it in house instead of you giving it to the white man.
Good job.
Keep it in house. You want the scoop?
Hey,
Man, they
Come
made their
on.
own. They made their own scoop.
Come on over here.
Hey,
man, come on.
Right. And I heard somebody sit there and say they need Chris Rock to say something first. Chris Rock technically has
Yes.
bullshit.
at his comedy show that he just did.
Bullshit.
He said, I'm not going to address it.
Right. He said I'm still processing.
Still processing.
I think he still wants to know. I think he wants to wait till Will say something first before he says something.
And
That's just my personal opinion.
Because I'm still professional.
And Will don't mean that shit.
The what?
The apology.
That shit don't mean nothing.
He don't mean that shit.
He didn't even apologize to Chris.
No, it does not because
He didn't apologize to Chris. My bad.
He
Go ahead.
wrote it. You didn't even do a public apology and say I'm sorry.
There you go.
You talking about the one he did on
His,
Instagram?
his publicist
Let
did
Carl
that.
talk. Go
His
ahead.
publicist did that. Now, if I'm your friend and I didn't call you, text you, but I get on social media and apologize, I don't mean that shit.
You don't
what
mean
I
that
really, and that's what made me believe this shit's real. I smacked you because what you said was fucked up.
It wasn't fucked up.
I can't wait to hear what he got to say on his own platform.
I'm
him and
speaking
his
for
wife.
Will. I'm speaking for Will.
I got you. I see that side.
The same person who wrote the apology and the same person who will be in that red table is not the same person that smacked him.
Of course not. It's all a game.
This is my philosophy. You see how much Will Smith cried, and all of y'all seen the Sunken Place movie. Will Smith
Correct.
is in the Sunken Place. He's even if you look at him, if you
He
listen to
not.
him talk, everybody be like when Will Smith talks, he talks like a therapist. It's because that motherfucker that had so much therapy over his life that he's compartmentalized his mind.
Yeah.
You can tell, yeah.
When Chris Rock said that shit, it was ping, ping, ping. And he started crying and he snapped. He came, just like in that movie, when my man took the picture of old boy and he snapped and was like, run.
Oh, that trash
That's
ass
why
movie.
he snapped. And now he back in the box. They Kanye him. They put him back in the box. And they gonna
Could be.
process and they gonna
Let's
get
go
on
with
there,
this.
and he gonna be good at Will Smith again. But Chris Rock, he tapped on that tea glass.
Will Smith.
And my man came
Let's
out
get
with
let's get to
hit him with the slap.
let's get to is Will Smith right or wrong? Right? Can we talk about that?
Oh, where we at?
Can we talk about that?
I don't know.
Give you a
wanna
version
talk
of it.
about-
Was he right or wrong?
Yeah, give us a.
Will Smith was wrong. Wrong.
For slapping him? Or just
yes, at wrong for slapping him at the time that he slapped him.
Okay.
So, in your respective field, okay, if you had any kind of gala, any kind of high honors of your respective field, and you feel somebody did something wrong against your wife, and you want to defend her, right? You don't do it when the cameras are on. If I look at you and say, hey, Phil, man, I'm going to just use an example. Hey, you say a joke about my wife. You got it. You got it. If you say it right, you got it. After, let's have a conversation real quick. You can talk, and then if you keep disrespecting her, then an action happens, right? Everybody say, go ahead, defend black women. We got to get used to defending black women. Defend your wife. Shut the fuck up. If we are in a professional setting at this time, there are consequences to your actions.
correct.
If I go outside and just slap somebody for saying something, and I just slapped them, they did nothing, they just talked, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Doesn't matter if I defended you or not. I'm going to jail. Will Smith, I don't want to say he should go to jail. I don't want to say that what he did is an assault. If that person wants to press charges, you win. I said something to you. I said I had my hands behind my back. You slapped the shit out of me, as Chris Rock said. My hands are still behind my back. and then you said whatever else. You have consequences. I win. I did nothing to you. You assaulted me because I said something to you. If you are, we talk about bullying, right? You're soft. Whatever else is going on behind the scenes between you and your family is something. It's easy to go and talk to somebody. You can get his address. We can talk to behind stage, like we said. Carr said it before. We can go behind stage and talk. Hey man, don't say that shit again. If you say something again, something gonna happen to you. Cool, my bad. I didn't mean it that. I'm just making jokes. It's an explanation. I'm just making jokes. I'm a comedian.
Right.
Will Smith is wrong for what he did at that time in the place that he was at. If you feel like you need to defend your wife, there's other ways you can do it. You can't just attack somebody, slap somebody and walk off. Then here they go. Well, we asked him to leave. We asked him. If you go to a club, we've been to a club. We was at a club before. I don't remember if you remember. We was somewhere here in Atlanta at U-Bar. Somebody got into something. They dragged them out. They didn't ask nobody to leave. They took you out. You violated the rules of this establishment. Get your ass out of here. What happened outside of there is whatever. I'm not saying you should get arrested. I'm not saying all these charges should happen. That's between y'all two. Get your ass out of here. We don't want that here. Will was wrong for that moment. Stop saying defend somebody because you want your man to go to jail. They're not Will Smith. They don't got millions of dollars to go ahead and pay people off. Your nigga's going to be in jail. And you're going to be like, why'd you do that? Now you're going to say, why you do? Fuck out of here. Will was wrong. The joke was like, get your ass over. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Soft ass. That was soft. I wish Chris smacked him in the back of his head.
I wouldn't want to see that on camera.
Go ahead. And the only reason I would want to see it is because defend yourself.
That shit ain't sweet around here.
Defend yourself. And they're going to be like, but at the same time, they're going to be like, well, here they go. Because you had a white event. It's a white event.
And you know, that was the butt of the jokes. Oh, here we go. Source wars and shit.
Yeah, because all they're going to look at them like, okay, well, here go black niggas. Here go these niggas again. Fight no matter what. Defend your but then here you go to women. Defend your wife.
And I got a big problem with
Fuck
that.
Out of here.
Hearing people talk about defend. I'm like, bro, what's there to defend?
It was
a joke.
Weak joke.
And a lot of people, I understand people grew up different. Some men probably had single mothers for their mama and shit like that. Right. Grew up with a lot of women. I understand that. But you know, there's a time and a place, which I agree with you. So hearing defend you, like what? Because he said something? You gonna smack me because I said something? No, smack me when I put y'all in danger. Then you know when to really protect her. Because to me, you seem a little bit like a pussy, to me. Like you smacked him over some words that you could have just talked to him backstage. So all this men, I know, like from Facebook, everybody talks tough on Facebook. You might be strong, but you ain't tough.
You ain't tough.
So stop it. Oh, I'll smack you. You ain't gonna smack me because you're not gonna do that. Especially not in the area. And people on Facebook and social media love to take that, change the environment.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be backstage anyway.
There we go.
You're supposed to be. What did I say to contradict myself?
Facebook and talk slick, and they won't smack you. But Chris Rock will hide in plain sight behind
because I know
and talk slick and
you're not listening to what I'm saying. They're changing, bro. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You keep interrupting. You're not listening to what I'm saying. They're changing the environment. They're saying I'll smack him back, but you're not smacking nobody back at the academy. You're not doing that. So when they saying they smack them back at a Kroger or a gas station, yes, but at the academy where you, like he said, you're supposed to act professional. You're around this academy, you're an upstanding person. Right. But now you.
Because you're a bitch.
Because you took something light and turned it to a situation that it didn't need to happen.
There you go.
That's why I said it's on him. I can't tell him how to handle it, but because you did it, I'm.
If he thinks it's worthy of a smack and he went up there and made the smack.
No.
You know what's issue? How you feel about it? How you feel about it? Was he a little bit oversensitive over a little? You said it was a light joke over a light joke.
Wait.
Over a
For
light.
y'all that don't know, we have somebody in the background. He's gonna say. Hopefully you can hear what he said. Go ahead.
So what are you talking about? If you don't feel no way about it, and I'm saying he's a pussy.
No, my thing is this. If you got a problem, deal with it. I'm the type of person I meet disrespect where it happens. I'm gonna check you in front of 1,000 people.
Okay, check, but not slap. Not slap. But you say check, not slap.
Whatever I feel is the proper response.
So you're going off emotion. You're going off an insensitive emotion and going up there. You're walking a hell of a feet away from a person to smack somebody.
If I feel it's worth it.
And then walk
Was
off.
it worth it?
To him.
To you.
To you.
To you. Because, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So I'm telling you, he's a.
Okay.
You can't make that judgment for him.
I definitely will. Because I'll judge the hell out, and I
P4.
definitely will.
Wait.
Whoa, what's going on?
We're gonna
definitely
go. P4. Go ahead. Let's hear it. I wanna know.
Where's Will Smith wrong?
I wanna know.
Was Will Smith wrong
Your
Smith.
thoughts. Your thoughts. Go ahead.
for defending his wife,
Go ahead. Not defending his wife.
or just the action?
What you feel like? What you feel about the whole situation? What you feel about the whole situation
He did it
and
for,
how he handled it?
He did it for himself. I think
So
I,
he didn't
I
even
would've
do
did
it for. He didn't even do it for his wife.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
this is my opinion
Let's
though.
hear it.
Go ahead.
This is
Go
my
ahead.
this is just my
Wait.
opinion. This is my opinion. I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't have done that, but he
You said
felt
you
like
wouldn't.
he needed to do that.
You feel like he needed to do
He
that.
felt like he needed to do that. So I'm saying I can't really just.
So do you think he's right or wrong, sir? If you feel after watching it and everything that you know now, right?
No,
Do you think you
no,
don't
I
feel
don't think
he's-
he was wrong.
You don't think he's wrong because you think he's defending his wife
I feel like he did what he had to do as a man and an individual
at that moment.
At that moment,
Okay, so this
because we're all grown,
okay,
we all know right from wrong.
Right.
He's a well-known professional, so he know what environment he's in. He
Yeah.
know all the situations, all the outcomes. You know his record is spotless until now,
Right.
that we know of.
okay,
So I'm taking all that in consideration. Like I can't really just judge this man on doing what he feel like he needed to do.
okay. So just making sure I hear you correctly. In the moment, we know the Oscars, right?
Right.
The highest, as they say,
Right.
moment of an actor's life.
Correct.
We hear a comedian. We're gonna put you in a position. Okay, you're comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Because now, okay, everybody's goddamn soft. In general, not you. You are an actor.
Correct.
I make a joke about your wife,
Right.
right? Put yourself in Will's position.
Correct.
I make a joke about your wife about something. I keep moving on. I don't stay there. I make one joke.
Correct.
You about to win an award later, as we find out. Cool. You get up. Let me smack the shit out of this nigga just because
Oh, that's fucked up. It was just one joke.
it was one joke.
One fucking joke. Oh shit.
I didn't stay on it.
Look,
I didn't stay.
listen,
He didn't stay
listen.
on it. Wait. He
Go
didn't
ahead,
stay
go
on
ahead.
it. You say, well, if I feel like
I'm going to
I need to defend my wife in this way, in that specific way, at that specific time, you saying, cool. You saying cool. That's what I'm asking.
I can't say that because
I'm
I
not saying
wouldn't
you
have done it.
Okay, so you
I
saying
wouldn't
it's
have done
not
it
cool.
that. I wouldn't have done
So
it
what
that
you
way.
done?
I wouldn't have done. I would have waited till after.
So then he's wrong.
I would have did. I'm not judging him for that. That's what he did.
I'm not
what he
saying
had
you're
to
judging him,
do.
but it's wrong. Okay, so
I
here
can't
we
say
go.
it's wrong for him. That's
So-
up to him.
Man, you had a good night. The whole night, you having a great time.
So let's go
Somebody
like
says
this.
one thing, and
Only
you
one thing.
snap.
The only way. Listen.
You making my point for me.
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
this is
Definitely
all.
not.
This
We
is
definitely
what I want
wrong.
to say. I think this is a two-parter for that question because
Yeah.
I need to hear his response.
Who's
Will's.
after?
Yeah, whenever he comes out with his response, I'm sure it's this week. No,
That's his response in the moment.
I'm not. I'm talking about his.
His response in the moment.
Partying with his Oscar rapping in Miami.
There we go.
That's his response. I did it.
Samuel
They
L.
scared
Jackson.
of me. Hey.
My name.
But this is what we do all the time. We're taking what we see, what the media gives us,
True.
and we're making our own assumptions. I need to hear from his mouth
Cool.
what was going through his head,
So let's
why
go
he
with
did
this.
what he said. Then we can have a part two of okay.
So let's go with this. He smacks the shit, as Chris Rock said, out of Chris Rock, right?
Correct.
He then goes to accept the award.
Correct.
And he says, I'm sorry, Academy. Fake tears, in my opinion. I don't know. He never said, I'm sorry, Chris Rock, for smacking the shit out of you. Because I'm not sorry for you making a joke as a comedian. But cool.
We'll see. I really, when he gets...
That nigga was wrong.
When he goes and deep dives into it, we'll see.
As I say, once again, if you are in a specific place to do something, if I smack the shit out of you anywhere, I can go to jail because it's assault. So, as an assault, it's wrong, right? Assault is wrong.
So you telling me you want assault?
Now, if I'm... Here we go.
Man, you're one of the bugs on social media. You change the environment.
He changed the shit.
You're changing environment. So
now
stop doing it. Yes, you are.
Now we get to wait. So we get to saying,
hold on.
It's not his night. So let's get to.
Hold on.
If we get to, I want to defend my wife. Nobody came to see that shit. I am here.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. It's Oscars. It's everybody's goddamn night. It's not just Will Smith. It's for all the fucking movies. It's not about Will Smith only.
Stop that.
It's only one person. It's a lot of goddamn movies. Stop putting it on one person. If I want to defend my wife, we at the club, right? This shit happened. No. I'm gonna show you. I'm a personal. I'm here. Somebody say some shit to my wife now. Say some shit to mine now. Watch your goddamn mouth. Okay. I don't automatically. Wait. You still talking?
Hold on. Did that person say?
So I'm gonna talk to you now. I'm gonna talk to you as well.
4 years ago.
So here we go.
6 years ago.
Hey yo, watch your mouth. You talking shit to my wife? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We don't need to talk about it no more. And then they say something again. Now we can make a decision of how I'm gonna react to it. Right. Now you're disrespecting. Let's go. We had that moment. Let's go to a comedy show. I'm with someone I'm not with. They make jokes about me. Do I need to get up and smack the shit out of them because I feel some kind of way? It doesn't matter. It's a joke. You're a comedian. You're a joke. Hey, nigga, you got dad jeans on. Should I get up and smack the shit out of him? Nah. So you said when you was hey, D.L. Hewley, you sitting there talking about everybody else. I need to smack you too. Hey, Phil, you and your wife is out, and y'all at a comedy show. He says, hey, I don't like the color of your wife's nails.
Bro, you gotta let her there and talk. Let him give stuff.
I don't like the color of your wife's nails. I'm gonna smack it.
He's part of the show, man. You gotta let the man talk.
That shit don't mean nothing. You gotta know what's disrespect and what's not. Mm-hmm. In this environment, it's not disrespect. People automatically say defend. I'm with just defending. I would defend my wife. I have no problems defending my wife if it's disrespect. Mm-hmm. I have defended my wife and other people that I feel that are dear to me because of disrespect. I have no problem with it. Is it disrespect? 1. Is it the appropriate time to deal with this? 2, because I know the consequences. Well, I'm grown now. I know the consequences is going to happen. Consequences of me just slapping you and nobody else sees the other part. The history don't mean shit. The history don't mean shit. If me and Phil have a problem from 20 years ago,
do you define your disrespect?
20 years ago, it doesn't matter if I have to define it or not.
Do you define your disrespect?
If me and you have disrespect, me and you have a problem 20 years ago, nobody else knows. All of a sudden, I come and smack the shit out of you. They're gonna look at you like, what you do? It doesn't matter. The history, that shit don't matter. I'm wrong in that moment. In that moment, I am wrong. Will in that moment is wrong. If anybody else decided to attack someone else, you're getting escorted off the goddamn premises. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You're defending or not. Nobody did nothing else to you. Somebody said something to you. In America, you can say whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Right? As long as it's not hate speech. Right. There was no hate speech. Did you feel hate speech in that?
I did not feel hate speech.
Did you feel hate speech in that? No hate speech. Get your ass out of here. Will, Take your Grammy and get the fuck out. Now,
Oscar,
my bad. Take your Oscar. It don't matter because the shit don't mean shit. If you have an Oscar and leave, I'm not saying take his Oscar away. That means nothing. Your acting ability is your acting ability. That's separate.
Right.
At this moment, get your ass out of here.
So I talked to my wife about this, and I was like, would you want me to go up there and smack him? And she said no. Like, I wouldn't want you to go up there and smack him and embarrass us. It was a light joke.
Yeah.
And we would have handled it properly behind stage.
If
I would have saw you got up, I would have stopped you.
There you go.
I would have gotten up and stopped you.
Mm-hmm.
I had to ask her again to see if she would. Though. I could be bullshit. But he knows his wife better than anybody else. He was in mid-laugh, and he probably looked at her and read something that was probably deeper than what we saw.
Either read something or because the cameras went off, she could have said something.
True.
Yeah, it could have been. And what I'm confused about is like when he smacked him, she laughed.
Yeah, now the video did come out, and I was like,
I was confused by that.
I was confused by
so
that
it's like,
yeah.
Did she think this was a skit? Did she she was like, oh my God. And then when he yelled,
yeah.
Oh, you for real?
Yeah.
Cause
when that came out, I was like, oh, so she didn't even know he was gonna get up and say he just did this on his own.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, where? Like, cause it never showed. Did he look at her? It was just weird. That's the only. It's too many cameras for me.
There's a lot of cameras.
Know.
And they don't release them all at the same time. And they don't release them at the same time.
True.
Correct. They waited till.
But I talked to my wife, and she was like, I don't want you to go there and smack him because I didn't feel threatened.
There you go.
I didn't feel disrespected. I didn't like the joke. And, I'm like, all right. But he would have gotten checked.
Yeah.
I don't think it's called for getting smacked. You're friends. If you're friends, I'm going to talk to you. And then you are going to apologize once.
That's what your wife said?
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, if we go and talk backstage, you will be
you saying he's going to apologize.
Yeah, okay, like Chris Rock will be apologizing as soon as the cameras come back on.
Quick question. So
I love questions.
If he made the joke and you saying it was a light joke, whatever, you feel whatever, you're going to apologize, right? I'm going to check you. All that. You had to bring further.
Hey, you know what? And if he was going to scream out that anyway,
there we go.
Scream it out.
So if I'm going to check you, can I not just say what I'm going to say? Just keep my wife's name out your mouth, man.
What you have to say. You going to say it anyway.
And then all of a sudden, it shows I'm serious.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. If you want to embarrass my wife in public, apologize. Apologize in public right now.
Yeah.
And say, I feel some kind of way right now. Instead of, let me go up and hit you. Yeah. Huh?
But shout out to Chris Rock for keeping the show rocking.
There you go. No, don't say that right. Don't say
that. My fault. Oh,
man,
look, you didn't. You knew what you were saying.
Look, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up. We're sure we're gonna come back to this.
Boy.
Once,
Will was wrong.
Once Will and Jada have their their red table talk, and
that shit gonna be horrible.
It's probably gonna be like the last time. I'm like a little 20 minutes
crying, fake crying and
or
shit.
whatever. Doesn't matter. We're gonna talk about this. We appreciate everybody listening to us.
He knew his wife was fucking somebody else.
Comments and
he was fucking somebody else.
If you got something to say about this comment, leave it in the comments.
Sure, yeah, I know that. Come on,
it's gonna
man.
be out.
Come on.
You can listen to us on all platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio,
Google
Facebook,
Podcasts.
Google Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook.
Yes, sir.
JustListenPodcast.com.
There you go. 2 N's.
YouTube. Let's not forget YouTube.
There we go. If you want to see the visuals. You see us pointing at who you can't see.
Yeah, all
me
that.
dropping goddamn cups.
But yeah, man. Any last words, man?
Hey, keep it professional, man.
There you go.
Keep it professional.
I'm with you. Keep it professional.
Keep it professional.
Yeah. Slap the shit out of nigga if you need to though.
Hey,
this is what happened to you.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Oh Lord. Slap.
Like I always say, don't be the one hearing about it. Be the one talking about it. Peace.